It was a bad time for me. I was going through a painful divorce, and my husband was finally moving out. I knew it was a tough time for my daughter, too. Maybe I didn't realize how tough.
Oh, Mom. Look at me. Oh. Just forget it. How you doing?
Diana was such a happy child. I guess I just always thought she'd stay that way. She was no trouble at school or at home. She wasn't a runaway and didn't do drugs. I mean, she just wasn't that kind of kid. But it happened to my daughter. And believe it or not, it could happen to yours. The scary thing is, it can happen to anyone's child. And this is my story.
Hey, have you seen Brian?
Yeah, he was over there, but
Diana?
Diana.
Brian? I thought you were gonna call me last night.
I'm sorry, I got hung up.
Well, are we going out on Friday night or not?
Can you excuse me just for a second? Listen, don't you ever embarrass me like that again.
Embarrass you? Brian, what about me? What is going on here? All of a sudden, I feel like I'm getting the cold.
I tried to let you down easy, but you just don't get it, do you?
Get what?
I don't want to be tied down to just one girl right now, okay?
Okay. I get it.
I'm sorry.
Diana, didn't you hear me calling?
The plumber called him. He couldn't make it. He said he'd call back later.
What's the matter?
Brian dumped me. That's why I stopped calling, because he found somebody prettier.
Oh, honey.
Anybody else, they would have seen it coming, but not me. I'm too stupid.
Diana.
I really loved him. If he just told me what he wanted, what I was doing wrong, then maybe I could have done something or changed in some way.
You don't have to change. You're fine just the way you are.
You always say that. If it was true, then I would be more popular.
Look, sweetheart, I know this is a very painful time for you. But try not to blow it out of proportion, okay? There's going to be a lot of other boys in your life. And you are very pretty.
Yeah, well, you're the only one that thinks that.
Look, you can feel sorry for yourself, but it's not going to help.
It's probably the plumber.
Let me get that call real quick, okay? And I'll come back and we'll finish talking. I know you think it's the end of the world, honey, but it's not.
Yes, it is. I can't believe I let you talk me into coming here.
You just give it a chance.
I'm just really not in the mood.
they're checking you out. I think it's really cute. He's coming over here.
Hi, I'm AJ.
I'm Diana.
Would you like to dance?
Yeah.
Definitely know what you're doing, huh?
I love dancing.
So how old are you?
17?
No, you look older.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how old are you?
23.
Don't you find this crowd a little young?
You think I'm too old for you?
Well, my mother would think so.
Then your mother will be wrong. I'm glad you came to the club tonight, you know?
Thanks. Yeah, I had a good time.
What's to your lips? I appreciate it, pal. Do you know how beautiful you are? No, you don't. Not yet. But you will with me. I guess this is good night.
Good night.
Pretty quick study, huh?
Yeah, well, you're pretty quick yourself.
Well, there's something I want. There's no stopping me.
Oh, look at the time. You gotta go. My mother's gonna be...
Hey, you gotta stop worrying about your mother, okay?
Oh, please, AJ. Please.
I go away for one weekend and this is what I find?
What are you talking about?
You know damned well what I'm talking about. That AJ character was leaving just as I pulled up. And don't tell me he didn't spend the night either.
Look, you went away. I didn't want to be alone.
Oh, now that's a great excuse.
It's the truth. God, you'd think you'd be happy for me. I finally find someone who likes me.
Well, I don't like him, I don't trust him, and I
Look, I don't care what you think,
anymore.
okay? I like AJ, and I'm gonna see him whether you like it or not.
As long as you're living in my house, you're gonna live by my rules, and if you're
Fine, then maybe I'll just go live with Daddy. At least he's not always picking on me and telling me what to do.
I couldn't believe it, but several days later, Diana went through with her threat to move in with my ex-husband, Harry. At least, that's what I thought. I found out later she really moved in with AJ. She played on the fact Harry and I weren't talking, so she was able to convince each of us she was living at the other's house.
I'm real proud of you, So, excuse me. Can we have 2 bourbons straight up, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
I thought you didn't drink.
Oh, I don't. But don't you think we should celebrate our officially living together?
Why'd you bring me here?
You don't like it?
I'm just so out of place.
Hey, how much do you make with that job of yours at the mall?
$4 an hour.
That'll be $8, sugar.
There you go. Thanks. You know, these dancers can make 30 grand a year, only working a few hours each night.
Yeah, but
For what?
they have the looks, the body.
Oh, you got all that. And then some.
You're not serious about me.
Oh, I'm serious. You're a great dancer. Wouldn't this beat slaving at the mall for a few bucks an hour?
Look, money is not that important to me.
Well, I guess we don't have as much in common as I thought. You see, money's everything. It's power. It's exciting.
You really want me to be a stripper?
They're not strippers. These girls are entertainers. They're artists. They're beautiful. But not half as beautiful as you are.
It wouldn't bother you me parading around naked in front of all these strangers?
Having other guys want what I have will make me feel great. And you know what? It can make you feel great, too.
I don't think so.
Well, it can make us a lot of money. I mean, come on, Diana. Think about our future. Me and you.
I just can't.
Hey, don't you want to make me happy? Please. Won't you do it for me? Huh? Please, babe, please.
Seven weeks? She hasn't been to school for 7 weeks?
I thought you knew.
How would I know? She's just been living with my ex-husband.
And he didn't tell you?
Well, we're not exactly on speaking terms, but believe me, he would have called if he knew.
And you don't talk to your daughter?
Of course I talk to her. We talk all the time.
And she never said anything about leaving school?
No. No, she said school was great. Less work than last year. How's that for an understatement? Did you know Diana had dropped out of school?
How would I know she wasn't in school? You're the one who sees her every day.
I haven't seen her in a month. She told me she moved in with you.
She told me you two were getting along great.
Thank God. I can't believe she would do this to us.
Thanks a lot. Thanks. Diana hasn't worked here in weeks.
She's with AJ, isn't she?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Lawyer. I can't believe she'd shut you out of her life.
Well, she did.
Why?
Because she knows I don't approve of what she's doing.
You mean being with him?
Mrs. Moffat, please, I can't. Look, she'd kill me if I told you.
Well, then don't tell me. Just tell me where I can find her.
Okay. But you better be prepared. Look, the Diana you'll find, it's not the Diana we used to know.
Oh, yeah.
Does a Diana Moffat work here?
Gotta go. What the hell's going on? Get back up there.
Yeah, when she leaves, I will.
Diana, come here.
Let's go.
Who are you?
I'm the owner, and you're out of here.
Well, I'm that girl's mother, and she just turned 18, and you have no right to let her dance in a filthy place like this.
Says who?
She can't be served in a bar until she's 21. She sure as hell can't strip in one.
All the liquor commission says is she can't be in the bar when she's not performing. So when she's not on the stage, she's gone. There's the door. Goodbye. Goodbye!
Portland's best exotic entertainment continues in just a couple of minutes with April Showers. Hang on to your seats. Shooter special.
It's the most embarrassing moment of my life. I just felt like this little girl again.
Oh, boy.
April, this is mine.
Jack's to leave. Nice meeting you, Mrs. Moffat.
I guess I should have warned you that I was coming.
Oh, why didn't you bring Daddy? Oh, what about Grandma?
Stop it.
Why don't you stop it, Mom? Look, I'm 18 now. I can think for myself.
You can think whatever AJ tells you to think. I did some...
Would you leave him out of it?
Okay, if you tell me why, after you met him, you have turned on your family, why you dropped out of school, told your father one thing and me another, and why you are in this horrible place.
I'm here because I want to be. Mom, when I'm on stage, I'm a star. I'm in control.
And off stage, you're not.
I am when I'm away from you.
I never meant to control you.
Right, you were just doing what's best for me. Look, I gotta get back on stage. Look, I don't expect you to understand any of this, so don't try. Just leave me alone. Oh, I can't believe this.
We just want to talk.
We? That's an interesting word coming from you two.
Diana, your mother and I totally agree on this.
A united front. Gee, I haven't seen that since I quit piano lessons.
We just want you to come home.
Who's home? It doesn't matter.
Diana, when your mother told me what you were doing, I couldn't believe it. I mean, this kind of thing, it's just not you.
How would you know?
Honey, I'll try to be around more if you'll just come live with me.
You work more than Mom does.
Are you that lonely? Is that why you're here?
I'm here because do I really have to explain everything?
Diana, I know you're angry about the divorce, but don't punish us.
Is that what you think I'm doing?
Diana,
Let go!
all we want is for you to come home.
I am home. What's she doing here?
Don't sweat it, girl. I'm leaving.
Oh, she had to drop something off.
What, like her earnings for the night?
Yeah, you got it.
He's my automatic teller.
Why'd you give her my jacket?
She was cold. You'll get it back.
Look, AJ, I don't like you lending my things to your sleazy hookers.
Don't talk the way about my ladies, you understand?
AJ, I don't like the way you're making your money.
If it wasn't for them, we couldn't live like we do.
Yo, then let's change the way we live.
Yeah, I'll stop taking money from them when you make up the difference.
What, now dancing's not good enough for you? You want me to walk the streets, too?
Listen, babe, you know, I know guys who watch you dance who would pay a week's salary for...
Well, I'm not interested.
You can make a lot more money than you're making now.
God, is that all that matters to you?
No, listen, you're all that matters to me, okay? And someday I want to get married and have kids and live in a big house in the hill, but to do that, you need money and lots of it. Listen, you were born with a beautiful body. And it's made your money dance. You can even make more money by you.
Being a hooker.
Listen, I told you never use that word again. Don't give me no Sunday school sermon here, okay? We're talking business. And if I tell you to do something, you're gonna do it. Or I'll toss you back out in the street and you can go running home to Mommy. Or go back selling cookies at the mall. You understand that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes. Don't worry your pretty little head here, okay? Let me take care of business, and everything's gonna be great. Real great. All right?
Big tipper, huh?
Hope you're satisfied. He was.
Good. See, referrals are always the best way to build a new business, honey.
Take it out of your hands off
Come on,
me.
move
I'm
along now.
over it.
Come on. Come on, do it. Where's Sherry? I knew you'd be back.
Nice to see you, Joe.
Yeah, you back again. I knew it.
Hands off. Move along.
Just move along now.
I've been on my feet.
Get in. Hey, move along now. Come on, get in. Get into the trap.
Oh, man.
Is this fun for you?
Yeah. And to your right. Put your hair back. Face forward. Okay, next.
We're doing it again, right?
First time, huh?
Yeah.
Turn to your left.
If you're smart, you won't be back.
Yeah.
Turn to your right.
Hey, it's a lot easier to get out now,
All right.
before things get out of hand. Think about what I said.
Bring in the next back.
If you need to talk, numbers are good day or night.
To your right. Turn to your left. Next.
That's what happens when you don't listen to me.
I listen.
Now you act like a know-it-all and get busted your first week out.
It was just bad luck.
You know how much I had to fork over to spring you? 750 bills. Who knows if you're even worth it?
I'll make it up to you.
Then straight you will. I'm dropping you off in Union Street and don't come home till you made back every cent. You understand? Get in the car. Hey, where the hell you been?
Slow night.
Back here.
AJ, please, I'm too tired to argue with you.
Who do you think you're talking to? Huh?
Ow! 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 AJ, stop it!
You're gonna pay a price for coming back
AJ,
here.
stop! Ow! Oh, God.
Don't move. Don't move!
What are you doing? Stop it! What are you doing?
You're gonna pay.
Stop it!
I give the orders around here. And all you do is carry them out, you understand?
God, what happened?
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry.
Your full legal name?
Yeah, did you go down?
Diana Gail Moffat.
Haven't we met before?
I don't think so.
Okay, a charge against Mr. Treese.
Diana. Assault and battery. Don't worry, honey. It's gonna be okay.
That's right. Well, thanks.
Here, sweetheart. Mom's bringing yours. Okay?
Here you go.
What a great Christmas, and we're all together.
it's great
Makes
to
me
be
very
here.
happy. Good. I'd like to propose a toast. Here's to a wonderful new year for everybody. Cheers. 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 I missed you, Mom.
Mom, I gotta go. I promised April I'd bring her a present.
You've got to go. Well, can't you go later, honey?
Diana, you still have a gift to open?
Ooh, another present. Yay.
Here, have this. It doesn't say who it's from.
I had your name on it, so I put it under the tree.
Come on, open it up. That's interesting. AJ.
Sure.
Diana, please don't ruin this special day.
Mom, I have to go see April.
Well, can't you see her tomorrow?
Mom.
After all, it's Christmas and you have
Mom, I'll be back soon.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Did you like it?
What, the gift?
Yeah. But you look great in it.
Yeah, I didn't try it on because I don't want it.
You know, that really hurts.
Don't tell me about what really hurts.
Listen, what I did was the worst, and I feel bad about what happened. Would you stand still and let me apologize, please? Listen, my New Year resolution to change all my bad ways, and I want to change, but I need you to help me. I am begging you. Give me a chance. Let me be your number one again. Please. Just don't leave me, all right?
Get up. Get up. Get up.
Where have you been? I have been so worried.
I'm not 10 anymore. I need your permission to stay out.
How about just calling?
How about just not worrying?
That's impossible. I'm your mother.
Yeah, well, that wasn't my choice.
How dare you talk to me like that?
By the way, I'm not going to court.
You were with him, weren't you? Diana, how could you?
Look, AJ and I talked everything out.
After what he did to you?
He feels bad, but he wants to make it up to me.
And you believe him?
He loves me, and I love him.
Diana.
Mom, I don't want to hear it.
You can't go back to him.
It's my life, and you can't stop me.
AJ is no damn good.
You're just jealous. Because I have someone who loves me and you don't.
Look, I can't take this anymore. If you go back to him, I don't want you coming into this house again, ever. Is that clear?
Yes, Mother.
Hi, Mrs. Moffat. I don't know if you remember me.
How could I ever forget that evening? Diana talks about you all the time. How are you?
Good. Is Diana here? We were supposed to see each other last night.
Unfortunately, we had a big fight last night, and she went back to AJ.
Kidding.
I wish I was.
I bet he had her working Union Street at the break of dawn.
Union Street?
Yeah, it's too rough down there. You know, I told her to just stick with the escort service.
Escort service?
She told me you knew.
Knew what? April knew what?
AJ's Diana's pimp. I'm sorry. I really thought you knew.
Yeah, very California. What do you say?
It's nice.
Maybe we should take the white liner too, you know? We should take both of them.
Whatever you want.
That's what's so great about making a lot of money. You can buy two of everything. What's your problem? Smile, lighten up.
Sorry. I'm just tired.
Well, I'm gonna take both of them.
You look tired too, AJ. We both do. Why don't we take some time off?
You mean time off?
I mean like a vacation? Why don't we take our money and go to Mexico or Hawaii? I mean, between dancing and the other, I'm just beat. Oh!
I'll decide when you...
It was just a suggestion.
Make suggestions. Look what you made me do.
I'm sorry, I'm just so tired.
You made me at the car.
Hello? Hello? If you're not going to say anything, I'm going to hang up. Diana? Diana, is that you?
Tell her I'm sending you home. Tell her.
Diana, say something. Talk to me. Tell me what's happening. Put AJ on. AJ, are you there? Damn it, are you there?
Yeah, I'm in a depressing motel room. Depressing daughter!
If you ever hurt her again, ever, I swear that
You can have her. She's not good to me. I mean, she couldn't get $10 from the Navy. We quit, could you? Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me?
Mom, I'm coming home real soon, okay? If you let me.
Honey, I know when I said that you couldn't come home, I was angry and I was hurt, and I really didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Diana, sweetheart. Sergeant Powell. Sergeant Powell.
There's nothing.
Your partner said I could find you here. I'm sorry to come here like this. But I got a very disturbing call from Diana and AJ last night, and I need to talk to you.
Don't apologize. Go on.
Sergeant, I am telling you that this call was different, scary, and I know she is in physical danger.
Has anybody else heard from her? Your ex-husband, her brother? You have no idea where she was calling from?
No.
She was probably taking her around on the circuit.
The what?
Pimps get the prostitutes to work their way from one end of the country to the other. Did she make any remark about the weather, smog, sports team?
No.
I was afraid this would happen when she dropped charges against that creep.
That day I brought her in to file the complaint. You'd seen her before, hadn't you?
When she was arrested for soliciting a few months ago. I know her pimp. Everyone in Vice knows Arthur Joseph Treese.
So why would Diana put up with that?
A pimp quickly discovers where a girl's most emotionally vulnerable. He fills her need, gives her a lot of attention. He preys on her lack of self-esteem, makes her feel loved, beautiful.
She was loved. We gave her all of that. I don't understand.
Once he's got her, he keeps her under his control with threats, beatings.
So what are you planning to do about it?
We have to wait until they resurface.
I don't have time to wait for anyone to resurface.
You sure this is okay with AJ?
Positive. I talked to him and Diane on the phone last night, but he didn't say where they were. Do you know?
I don't know. He never tells me nothing.
The reason I think it's so important is that the other night he mentioned naval recruits.
Well, maybe they're in San Diego.
Do you think that you could go to San Diego and help?
Now, Mrs. Moffat.
Please, call me Gail.
All right, Gail, let me explain something. There hasn't even been a crime here. And San Diego is about 1,000 miles outside of my jurisdiction.
So you can't do anything?
If you want, I could call the San Diego police for you.
Well, that's a start. Hello.
Hi. We just heard from San Diego. They found Diana.
Where?
Gail.
What's happened?
She's dead.
Oh my God.
Because it's quite understandable that at a time like this, you might question how our Heavenly Father could have allowed such a terrible thing to happen. But it's also times like this when the family, friends of Diana need His mercy and understanding the most. She's gone on to hopefully a better life. But for her parents and loved ones, there are only painful. And now is the time. They need our prayers and support.
I'm gonna ask you to leave.
Listen, I'm paying my respects.
Well, consider them paid. Now get the hell out of here. What kind of subhuman are you to come around here at a time like
Listen, I
this?
didn't come here to be insulted. She was my girl and I loved her too, okay? So excuse me.
You're out of here.
Get your hands off me, understand?
I could have killed that punk, I swear.
We'll pay for what he's done.
That's where we found her. We combed the whole area for clues and didn't find a thing.
Do they know how she was killed?
Body was too far gone for an autopsy. They're assuming she was strangled.
But if they only found fabric and bones, I mean, how can they be sure it was Diana?
We had her dental records sent down.
What about suspects?
I'm sorry, I can't say.
What do you mean you can't say?
All I can say is your daughter's death is under investigation.
And what about A.J. Treese? Was he picked up?
On what charge?
How about possible murder?
Mrs. Moffat, when we find him, we'll talk to him.
Well, I sure hope you're looking for him. Isn't it strange that he reports her missing and then she turns up dead?
Frank, you there?
I'm here.
Forget the NHI. Get over to the DA's office. They got an evidence problem on the Moses case.
I'm on the way. Duty calls. I'll let Sergeant Powell know if anything turns up. And again, I'm really sorry.
Yeah. Thanks.
Cycles of a cyclical game. Cycle. Everything goes up and down. Cycle. Everything goes round and round.
girl named April. She's small, very pretty, used to dance at Charlie's. Excuse me, miss, do you know a girl named April? She's very small and pretty. She used to dance at Charlie's. Diana? 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 I went down there to find her friend, April. And then I saw this girl, and I swear it was Diana. She got into this car.
Gail, it's not possible.
But they never did identify the body.
Gail,
she might be alive.
Gail, please, don't do this to yourself. Now, look, they cross-checked the dental records. There's no mistake. Dental records don't lie.
What does it mean when the police call something an NHI case?
Oh, NHI has old cop talk. Dates back to the Depression. Stands for no humans involved.
No humans involved?
Refers to the deaths of transients, addicts, prostitutes, people who don't matter.
You mean people like Diana?
I didn't say that.
No, but that's what they called her in San Diego. An NHI case.
Look, I gotta tell you, I didn't even know that they use that expression anymore.
Well, someone does down there.
I don't want to make excuses for some insensitive cop. But sometimes things like this are said out of frustration. Usually, if a murder case isn't solved in the first 72 hours, there's very little chance of ever solving it.
So they just give up?
San Diego is twice the size of Portland. They get a lot of murders.
I know they have other cases. But I don't have another daughter.
I know I was rough on you the first time we met, but I gotta tell you, I really like Diana. As a person, not just a dancer.
Has AJ been around here lately?
No, and he won't be. I never really liked him, and he knows why. I don't forgive and forget.
What do you mean?
AJ once told me that if Diana